Allez, salut tout le monde, on se retrouve sur Ken Follett, les piliers de la Terre pour le deuxième livre qui est sorti aujourd'hui. Et on repart tout de suite.
My name is Aliena of Shiring. I'm the daughter of the Earl Bartholomew of Shiring. At least, I used to be, before my father was arrested for conspiring against the king. And a man I had once refused to marry took control of everything my family had ever owned, including ourselves.
Ok, donc on retrouve Aliena dans sa chambre. D'accord, est-ce que je peux me lever?
Where's the girl? She is where you put her, you fiend. Once the king finds out... Here's the key. Now go get her, I'm starving.
D'accord. Attendre le retour de Mathieu. Alors, on a quelque chose à faire ici. Il me fait dormir ici, oui, ok. D'accord. D'accord, ça marche.
Milady, are you awake? William Hammerly is back. He wants to see you.
Ok.
May I enter?
Je trouve ça bizarre qu'on recommence ici, mais...
You may come in, Matthew. Dear God! Did he hit you?
Well, I suppose he's getting more daring now that his father is about to see the king.
This is taking too long. Go get them.
Oh putain.
Right.
Milady, I must ask you, do not provoke him. Not yet. Not until you're properly armed.
Bah, avez-vous des armes?
Did you get the weapons?
Yes, I hid them up on the wall. Near the gate. Look for a red piece of cloth.
Get down here, and no
Ok,
talking.
un bout de t-shirt rouge.
And don't cause any trouble. I just cleaned my sword.
D'accord.
Well, that was quick. You certainly do know your place, don't you? Ugh, what's with your face? Your arrogance makes you ugly. Did you know that?
J'ai mal dormi. Faut pas qu'on soit
I didn't sleep
de
well.
mauvaise humeur.
Were you lonely?
We've all been sleeping poorly the last few weeks. Your father will be the new Earl soon. This castle will be yours. There's no need to keep the lady and her brother hostage.
Matthew. It's all right. I can speak for myself.
Oi, Walter. Looks like the princess needs a servant to do her talking. Can't imagine why I ever wanted to marry that ugly boar. A real lady, that's what I deserve. Maybe even Empress Maud.
Ok.
Yes, I'll marry the Empress. But I will keep
Ouais, on
on
va rester
fucking
toujours
her.
sur moi, pas sur lui.
Your words cannot hurt me.
Shut up!
I won't.
You have no say around here anymore.
I am still the daughter of your Earl.
You're a common whore, that's what you are.
Oh, how you must enjoy your revenge.
You're just getting what you deserve.
All this just because I wouldn't marry you?
Shut up. Shut up!
Oh,
You
j'ai
are
rien
a
dit,
sad
tonton.
man who knows nothing but cruelty. God shall punish you for this.
I am the cruel one. You renounced our wedding and made me the laughing stock of the entire Shire.
Eh ouais, gros.
Stop, both of you. Go outside, girl. Walk it off.
Ok, on va chercher les armes. Avec plaisir.
All right. I shall do so gladly.
Anything you need, William?
Tell the bitch to get me something to eat. I'm starving.
You heard him.
Ouh
Go,
là là, mais lui,
now!
un coup d'épée, ça dégage. Ok. Faut que je trouve à manger, mais est-ce que je peux aller chercher mes armes? Le char. Ah bah oui, mais il avait pris d'assaut le... Bah oui, je suis con.
Richard,
Did they let you go? Have you sided with them?
don't be ridiculous. I will never succumb to these beasts.
Beasts? That's a bit rude.
Lui, je pense qu'il est gentil. Ah.
Have you seen my red scarf?
Is that all you worry about?
I think Matthew had it last. He said he lost it somewhere.
Then ask him. I'm busy trying to come up with a plan.
Ouais, on va insister, on va insister.
You really haven't seen my scarf?
Ali, drop the nonsense. This is serious.
Ok.
How are you managing?
I'd be managing a lot better if you gave me a sword.
Did he say something funny?
That boy with a sword. Look at his back. He can barely lift his own head. Teach a chicken to fight, might as well just step on it.
Bah au pire, je pense que ça va rien
It
faire.
won't be long. I will get us out.
Getting us out won't be enough. We need to reclaim the castle.
You can't be that stupid.
They have to pay, Ali. Even King Stephen.
King Stephen may not be aware of this. He needs to know the truth about these people.
Trust me, Ali. I have a plan.
Ok, là un plan, bon.
Don't.
You can whisper and plot as much as you like. As long as my men are guarding the gate, you'll never get out alive.
Ouais, on va continuer, mais...
Don't do anything stupid.
I won't.
Ok, bien. Tout ça pour ça.
I'll be back soon. Don't lose hope.
Yeah.
Allez, moi je veux mon écharpe. Oh, c'est quoi ça? Ah oui, oui, c'est ce que je l'ai trouvé, c'est vrai. Ok. C'est... Ok, ouais. Là, il y a un chien.
One more step and I'll assume you've got a death wish.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Ah,
I
putain,
always told you your stubbornness
Okay.
would be your end.
Flemish, here, girl. Don't you recognize me? Ah, good girl. It must be hard to catch my scent in this rain.
Ok.
Nothing in there but filthy water.
Tonneau, une porte. Je pense pas que ce soit là. Ah, pour la nourriture peut-être.
Oh! It smells horrible in here.
Ah. On va prendre le panier.
Oh! A dead chicken. What a horrible smell. Someone must have trapped it in here for fun. What a waste.
Fais-le manger à machin là. Non? Ok.
These are all rotten.
De la viande.
Oh!
Oh, dégueulasse. Ah, on va les faire cuire.
Let's see. A loaf of bread.
Ah, ben voilà.
And it doesn't look as bad as everything else in here.
Hop, dans la poche. Nickel. Pomme pourrie, bon, voilà quoi.
I'm not putting my hand in there.
Normal.
Disgusting.
Et je crois qu'on a plus rien chez vieux oignon.
Not even worth trying. It's obvious these are inedible.
Ok, bon ben là on a tout fait. On a tout fait. Allez. Ah non, 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 pas de farine. Ouais, je pense elle s'en fout. Mais...
Mealworms.
Ok.
Disgusting.
Allez, c'est bon. Alors, là-bas y a rien. Vers le puits. Ok, j'ai des hallucinations.
Well, even if you leave, we've still got your brother.
I can't leave him.
Du coup, je veux juste aller en haut, putain.
Nothing. Maybe Matthew meant the other gate.
De l'autre porte. Et je peux pas y aller, on va lui parler. Non, 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 je préfère pas lui parler carrément. Il n'y a pas d'autre porte en fait.
What?
Voilà, j'ai pas le droit.
I can't leave him.
Ok, vers le fort.
Did you get what he asked for?
Yes.
Good. Don't waste his time then.
D'accord, il faut que d'abord que j'aille lui donner à manger. Et après on verra. Bon, bon, bon.
Matthew.
He's all right. Now get some food, will you?
Je l'ai ta bouffe. Faut que je la fasse cuire. Kono.
I told you, get me something to eat.
Bon. Faut aller dans les cuisines. À moins que... Attends, on va lui donner du pain. Est-ce qu'il veut du pain?
Your food.
Is that all?
After your knights raided the castle, this is all they left.
There must be more.
Bah, pour faire de la viande.
Would you rather have some meat?
You...
Oula, 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 oula.
You really think you can play your silly games with me?
I am still the daughter of the Earl, and by the law of the King, you are my subject.
Oh my. Forget what I said about your arrogance. It actually makes you quite pretty. Huh?
Oh, c'est qui?
In the name of my father, you will die for this!
Master Richard, don't!
Oh, quel con lui, putain.
Stupid boy. Almost as stupid as his sister. I'd rape you if I could. But you're not my kind of lass. What's with her? She dead?
Leave her. The king has not yet spoken. Wait till your father is an earl proper. Then you can do with her whatever you want.
Damn! To hell with it. She's so ugly, no one would ever want to take her anyway. Put them with the animals until the king has decided.
Ok, bon, au moins il va se barrer. Bon, l'autre il est mort, mais bon, tant pis. Ouais, bon, trop... Pas le temps pour ça. Livre 2. Ok, lui il dort. Bon, chaîne. Ok, fais pas d'effort surtout.
It's just out of reach.
D'accord, donc on va lui demander de le pousser.
Richard! Richard! Wake up!
Sérieux lui? Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire d'autre? Pas ta clope. Le marteau.
It's too high.
Bah,
I'm
oui.
chained to a post. I can't reach it.
Oh, un crochet.
If only it was closer.
Faut qu'il soit plus près. Ah, le dernier quoi? Que... Ah non, mais ça sert à rien de faire ça. Ok. Moyen de l'enlever. Ouais, je veux bien, mais bon.
It's just out of reach.
Si je le rappelle, lui.
Come on, I need you to wake up.
Bon, ok, je crois qu'il faut que j'insiste.
Hey!
Bah putain. Faut avoir la patience.
Ali? Ali, my ear!
Comment tu te sens déjà?
How do you feel?
Hot.
Ok, il est
The
malade, il va mourir.
wound is boiling your blood. We need to get you someplace dry and cool so you can heal.
Ali, they shackled us. I will die here.
Calm down. You'll only make things worse.
Non. Ok, il est vivant, c'est cool.
Richard,
Comment il s'est libéré?
how did you free yourself before?
I don't know. When they put me here, they had the shackles fitted to my ankles. But today, I somehow managed to slip through. These 3 weeks must have made me very determined.
Yes, and very thin.
Eh oui. On va se sortir de là.
Don't give up. We will get out of here.
And what then?
We'll find Father. He'll know what to do.
I heard them say that he's with the king in Winchester.
Then that's where we'll go. You'll see. He'll make things right again. Don't give up.
I don't know.
Ok, bon. Qu'est-ce qui t'a pris?
What were you thinking?
I had to protect you.
Ouais. Bah, c'était... Oh, je sais pas. Vas-y, c'est courageux, là. Ça me
That
saoule.
was very brave.
I don't know.
It was. Father will be proud when you...
Ok. Bah, putain.
Richard, throw me that horseshoe.
It's not hard enough to break the chain. I already tried.
I'll think of something. Just give it to me.
Allez. Maintenant, on prend ça. D'accord. Est-ce qu'on peut faire quelque chose avec le marteau?
It's too... I'm
Ouais,
chained.
ok.
If only...
Ok. Et la chaîne? Non plus, allez, c'est bon. Bon. Ah oui, mais c'est vrai. Ça sur ça.
Do you think it might break like this?
It's not hard enough to break the chain. I already tried.
D'accord. Ça sur... Bah ça. Ah. Ok. Et voilà. Nickel. Oh là. Ok, c'est pas grave. Nickel.
Shh. I'll open yours next.
Ok, il est détaché.
Can you stand?
I'll try.
Good. Then wait here. I'll find us a way to get out of here.
Let's take his horse.
Yes. Good idea. But first we need the weapons Matthew hid for us.
Ok, faut le calmer. Je me demande s'il faut pas aller chercher quelque chose à manger, mais... le caresser déjà.
Careful! He doesn't seem to like that.
On va enlever la sacoche.
Whoa. Easy. Easy now.
What are you doing? The horse nearly woke the guard.
The knot is too tight. If only we had a knife. Where did Matthew hide the weapons?
Bon, partir. Je vais aller voir si je trouve pas les armes. Qui sont normalement, je pense, vers là-bas. Je sais pas qui c'est lui. Chariot. Un banc.
There used to be all kinds of weapons here, along with Father's knights. Now there is nothing.
Bon. On va aller vers le mur.
I have to say, that battle was a bit short for my taste.
Exactly. Ah ok, bon, allez, c'est bon.
The knights weren't prepared and the peasants scattered like chicken.
Je vais repartir.
What I wouldn't do for a good kill right now.
Ok. S'il nous voit, je pense que ça va pas le faire. Hein. Bah ouais.
It's the gun!
Let's get her!
Donc là on meurt. Ouais voilà, c'est logique. Pas de soucis, c'était pour être sûr. Donc quand je suis là, est-ce que je peux quand même... non, je peux rien faire en fait. Je peux pas monter là-haut. Là je vais remourir. Ah bah putain, ok, nickel. C'est là-haut.
I have to say, that battle was a bit short for my taste.
C'est mieux plus tard. Moi je veux ça.
The knights weren't prepared and the peasants scattered like chicken. What
I found it. Matthew's piece of cloth.
Cool. Ah bah c'est discret effectivement. Ok, donc on est revenu là, c'est cool. On a une épée. Donc maintenant... ouais, enfin... Ok, c'est bon. D'accord.
Oh, you look hungry.
Voilà, je vais lui faire manger.
Want to eat? It's calm now. Try to mount it, Richard.
But where do we go?
To Winchester, of course. We need to find Father and talk to the king. They must find out what's happening here. Now climb on. It won't eat forever.
Ah, au bout d'un moment, il n'y aura plus rien. Ah, dépêche-toi.
Now me.
Ok, nickel.
Oi! You there! Stop!
Cut him off!
C'est bon, on est parti. On est parti, mais on est suivi de très près.
The thought that they could catch up with us urged me to ride onward. It rained relentlessly. After a while, Richard's moaning got weaker, but I did not dare look back, for I feared to see William Hamley right at our heels. I forced the horse to go faster, hoping that my brother... We headed toward Winchester. The king would make things right if we explained them to him. He had to. It wasn't long until Richard almost fell off the horse. Touching his forehead, I realized he had a high fever. His mutilated ear was red, hot and swollen. A sound startled me. From the thicket of the forest emerged a woman. I was ready to draw the dagger that was flush against my forearm. I asked her to give us her name. This was her forest, she said, so we should be the ones introducing ourselves. I proclaimed that I was the daughter of the Earl of Shiring, travelling with my brother. I can tell your nobility by your manners. She smiled and revealed in turn that she was the wife of the local verderer. Seeing Richard's ear, she said that he needed help. Luckily, their hut was nearby. She offered us food, shelter and care.
D'accord, donc on va dans la hutte de madame. Bon, franchement, je vais lui faire confiance.
We followed her to the hut. It was further than she had led us to believe. There, I helped my brother off the horse and let the woman take the horse's reins.
Oh non.
The hut was rather barren, with few furnishings. It was almost as cold as outside, and there was no sign of her husband. Richard dropped onto one of the creaky stools. The woman lit a fire, which came alive with a crackle and gave out a warming glow.
Ok. Ouais.
I told her that we may have nothing to give her now, but if she managed to make Richard well again, we'd come back and reward her one day. She finally turned towards us again, an odd smile on her lips. Something was strange about her expression. She nodded towards the fire. There was a sound outside, but she distracted my attention by turning to Richard. She started to explain that to close a wound, one must gently press a hot piece of metal against the flesh. This will stop demons and bad smells from entering the body. The woman's eyes kept darting to the door, so I turned my head to see what it was she was looking for.
Okay.
The moment after I'd turned my head, my own knife was pointing at my face. She'd noticed the dagger in my sleeve and had yanked it out before I knew what was happening. She apologized. It's a tough world, and it's eat or be eaten. There was another noise outside. He's here, she said.
Ouais, je me bats.
I swiftly grabbed a splintered board from the ground and pointed it at her in defense. Suddenly, I was grabbed from behind, and the next moment I landed hard on the floor.
Okay.
He examined us and our weapons and broke into laughter. He stepped closer to reach for Richard's sword, but his wife interrupted. We can't sell that. Everyone would know who that sword belonged to. The man grunted in agreement and turned to leave. Before she followed him, she dropped my dagger. "Burn out your brother's wound with this," she said, and disappeared.
D'accord.
We heard the whinnying of William's horse and the stomping of hooves from outside. We stood, frozen, until Richard told me to go and have a look. As I did, the outlaws were long on their way, and our mount with them. The hut probably hadn't belonged to them in the first place, but at least it meant a roof over our heads for the night. The fire was still burning. We had no other choice but to trust the word of the outlaw. The heated dagger trembled in my hands. "Do it, Ali, I can take it." Richard tried to sound brave. A horrible hissing sound and the smell of burnt flesh filled the hut when the blade touched his ear. But it seemed to work. For a few hours, I guarded the door while...
Ok. Bon. Là, on y va à pied du coup.
We walked for 2 more days with only brief rests in between. But we finally arrived at the city gates of Winchester. Richard was weak, but at least we were still together, and we were sure that together...
Ok. Mais bon, ça devrait pas être aussi simple que ça. Ok, c'est la fin du chapitre 8. En colère, ouais, ok, ok. Ouais. Ça marche. Chapitre 8, terminé. Ok, on est au chapitre 9.
We made it. They can't harm us anymore, can they? After all, there are laws in place to protect us here, right?
I think so, but we shouldn't risk finding out.
Then let's go.
Where are you going?
To our townhouse, of course.
Ok, il va à la maison. Ça marche, et ben nous, on va s'arrêter là, on ira à la maison dans le prochain épisode pour faire le chapitre 9. Je vous fais des bisous et à la prochaine tout le monde, salut!